Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Here we can check out the story for Rudy Gobert. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
Here we go.
And for the Lakers, we've got Malik Monk. Avery Bradley is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron in at the 5, roaming the paint. Westbrook surveying the D. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. He takes it in. He feeds it to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
The Jazz shoot their first free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he's good on the second. Here are the Lakers. And here's Westbrook. We saw him with 19 points his last outing over Conley. And it's Westbrook missing. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Mitchell wide open, and it falls over the rim and in.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Westbrook passes to James. Gobert with the block. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer. Conley gets the bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest, using that enormous wingspan.
Right side, Bradley. Monk, the pass to Westbrook. And the Lakers with another miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Bogdanovic. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers take it the other way. From deep, James. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
LeBron barely needs to pick to get some separation, but he used it well right there.
Good on the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
We've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at the Jazz. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Lakers, 8 games out.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Free throw good, James.
You love what LeBron James brings on the court, off the court, in the community. His contributions are always front and center.
And James drills them both. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule being tinkered with, Steve, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
You know, I don't think so. I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have a mid-season tournament. There's been talk of that, but so far, I think the games will reduce just because of COVID. It should go back to normal.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Outside Brent. Just 4 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mitchell is doubled. Here's O'Neal. Can't hit from in close.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
So it's Utah now. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, and the dump by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A shot by LeBron, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Bogdanovic against Westbrook. And the rejection by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lakers trailed by 6. Passes to Johnson. On the wing, Monk. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Lets it go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Johnson finds James, and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for James. 2nd in scoring, 9th in steals, and his playmaking ability unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Pass to Ingles. Over Anthony. No good off the back of the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Softly drops in the floor. Mitchell's got 6.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers. Utah also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Westbrook, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Conley's shot is off.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Bazemore against Mitchell. Bazemore misses. Utah leading by 3. Here's Ingles. Here's Whiteside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
And stolen by Gay. Conley surveying the D. The pass to Mitchell. Whiteside dishes to Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and they call an illegal screen here.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Bazemore against Mitchell. Pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. 9 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Westbrook, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Defense, that's how Bazemore carved out a spot in this league. You see why.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.